What? Hello, everyone. This is the man that everybody has wanted to meet all day. Brian, your cues have been phenomenal. Yeah.
I can't feel guilty,
No, you you were so nice about it this morning when you said that in your panel that you're nobody at home, but then all of a sudden, whenever you come here, you just see the love everybody has and the respect for your work.
That is kind of strange, I am nobody at home, I'm the guy who does the washing up. And, I go to the post office and so on. But coming here, you become a different sort of person.
It just shows the love that there is out there for your work.
Well, that's so nice to know. I mean, it's only on these occasions that I really get to understand that. But it's really nice.
Whenever your name came up actually on the Facebook group, there was an awful lot of excitement.
Good.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I heard a lot of screams right across the room.
Excellent. Well, I'm so glad to hear that.
So, because one of the things that this weekend, then you have been signing things, we have some things as well ourselves. If you wouldn't mind signing, and maybe if you have any memories connected with them, that would be fantastic.
I'm happy to sign whatever you have. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
My lovely assistant here, Graham.
Your lovely assistant.
Yes. Also my brother. This is a bit of a family.
Oh, really?
Not an incestuous thing, by the way.
No. Are you having difficulty with that hand, by the way? Is that
Yeah, well, it's a styrofoam one.
Oh, God, that's heavy. Jeez, that's heavy.
But I thought first
But at
of
least
all...
your arm isn't actually chained up, is it?
No,
No, it's actually loose,
It's
isn't it?
not.
Very
It's a
good.
day for me. Listen, we thought, first of all, if you would like to sign the Killing Joke, I'm sure that's the first one you've had to sign today.
I just have not seen this one. It's a very obscure item, this. And you're going to film me signing it, are you?
Oh yes, of course, yes, because this is what everybody's been
This
waiting
is
for all
what
day.
it's for.
For those people that
I think
didn't
it's
actually
like-
quite make it.
Now, hang on, here we go. If I can remember my name after
Yeah,
all
you
this.
did say this morning, right enough, that sometimes you forget how to spell your name as the taker. So,
There you go.
I mean, this is synonymous. This work went with you. Everybody thinks.
Yeah, this thing. It is extraordinary the way this thing. It was from 1988. It still pops up. It's the thing people seem to know I did. And Judge Dredd, a few of the other things, I guess, as well. But yeah. Now, is there something else?
Yes, please. Oh, we've got a few wee things here.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
I've also got.
Oh, I
that's-
see.
Yep.
The second
Yeah.
new series from
Oh,
Rock
oh
the God.
my God, yes.
Love the
that-
cover. Absolutely.
I
love it.
did the cover, yes. I don't actually know the character, John Wagner.
Don't touch on that.
He'll,
He'll cry now.
he'll never see this. But he did ask me to do it, and he sent me the reference. And it's meant to do with football, is he? A footballer?
He is, yes.
character?
He's an alien footballer.
An alien
He's
footballer.
inhabited the body. Well, he hasn't inhabited the body. He's become this footballer.
Right.
He's shrunk the footballer that he's replaced. It was a nasty piece of work. And he lives in his fridge. Basically,
He
he's
lives in
frozen him.
his fridge.
Yeah, and he's taken on the role of footballer.
I am going to have to read this stuff, aren't
It's
I?
pretty trippy stuff, but in the best possible way.
Okay, let's get this signed.
I'm sure if you drop Joanne's name, John will give you a discount.
yeah, that's Joanne. Mention martial law to him.
There you go, that's that one done.
That's fantastic.
Anything else?
Do you want to get yours signed,
Yes, you
Joanne?
know, funny enough, I too have a Camelot joke. Sorry,
Okay, you have.
Go ahead,
Yep.
go ahead.
That's the second print, that's the DC one.
It is, yes.
I know for me, whenever that came out, I just started collecting Batman comics. First
you?
thing that I'd read was The Dark Knight Returns.
Yes.
And I was in Forbidden Planet in Belfast, which used to be the Talisman, and that was on. That was
Oh,
on the
right,
shelves, and
yeah.
I thought, this is just...
I'm currently drawing Batman covers. I've got 8 Batman covers to do at the moment. I've done 3. I'm on the 4th, which is Mr. Free. Each one features one of the villains, one of the Batman villains. Just the covers.
Fantastic. But I know that's obviously some excitement amongst the fans. Again, that's another generation of fans that you're tapping into as well.
Yes, yes. Well, I'm sort of thinking that the fans of 2000 AD and Judge Dredd and the fans of American comics are sort of drifting apart a little bit. Because I was talking to some 2000 AD, quite mature 2000 AD fans, and they said to me, which artist really inspired you as a kid? And I said Gil Kane. And he said, oh yeah, he drew Batman, he invented Batman, didn't he? And I said, no, that's Bob Kane. Are you following this conversation? Gil Kane was a guy who came along in the late 50s and early 60s and drew Green Lantern and the Atom, and he was my hero as a kid. And he'd never heard of this person and I said, also Neil Adams, of course. And
Yes, Neil Adams, phenomenal.
and he didn't know who that was.
That's odd, isn't it?
So I'm thinking, the fans of this stuff are quite uniquely separate in a way from the American comics that I loved as a kid.
Well, look, that actually takes me into Lawless. What do you think of the convention? I mean, this is the first time you've been here.
Yeah, it's the first convention I've been to for quite a few years because of the... Oh, somebody nicked my pen.
Oh my goodness. Judge!
I don't remember that pen. What was the question? Oh, yes. Well, sitting here, I mean, all I've really seen is you guys. I've had one look around, and there are one or two people here that I vaguely know, and some of them I know quite well. But it's a nice one. Everybody's very friendly, aren't they?
Did you have any beverages in the bar last night?
Oh, I couldn't say. I could not
comment.
say. I couldn't comment on that. Hello.
Yeah, you couldn't really discuss it for security reasons, so you couldn't.
No, I couldn't discuss it at all.
Well, another thing I have here to sign is Animal Man.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh no, it's 5.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was the one that really launched Animal Man. I think it was
Yes.
the one that tapped into the psyche at the time almost of readers, that it was just,
It
it
was.
redefined who he was.
It also defined Grant Morrison. It was really Grant Morrison coming out in a way, as the Grant Morrison, the very strange and inventive Grant Morrison that we know now. But you're right, and it's also my longest ever run on anything. I did 63 or 64 covers consecutively on that over a number of years. So there is that.
I absolutely loved that run. I remember there's one in particular. There was an issue where his family are killed by the Merman.
Yes,
That haunted me for a long time.
and a really, really interesting ending
Yes.
to his section. I can't really remember exactly how it is, and it would spoil it anyway if anybody were to read it, but it's a very unusual and inventive sort of meta
It
kind of
kind of
ending.
broke the fourth
It
wall,
broke the
didn't it?
fourth wall, didn't
Yes,
it?
and at a time where you didn't really see that an awful lot.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, actually, the hand that's on that, did you model that on your own hand?
Oh yeah, that is my hand.
Your hand?
But as you see, I wasn't really using that hand to paint with because I'm left-handed.
So we are.
Yeah. So I was able to hold that pen like that. I was trying to make it as much life-size as possible, On a later collected edition, I photographed my hand, and the hand you see on the cover is actually a real photographic hand.
Because there was a organisation in England, I can't remember what the publisher was, they actually gathered the issues of Animal Man and some of the British Invasion at the time comics.
Yes.
And I remember that was on the front of it. And I think that might have been the first thing that I had read, and that was seeing that.
Oh, really?
So I have to say that was a Brian Bolland hand job.
If you say so.
No, it's fantastic. It's absolutely. And just one more, please.
One more thing.
Yeah. And the flag. Sorry, I'm going to describe what the flag is.
Okay. So this is Judge Dredd and Judge Death again.
I asked John. I said that you couldn't quite remember this morning who the inspiration was with the judges and who came up with it.
Yes, I was discussing that with John,
Yes.
and I don't think we can quite remember whether he. I mean, I really can't remember what he's. I mean, I don't know where the script is for that particular story, but it would be interesting to see how he described Judge Death in his very first appearance. And then when the other judges came along, we've got a different story about how we came up with their appearance. Mortis has this skull of a sheep for a head, and John thought he sent that skull to me, and I remember actually picking it up on a hillside in Cumbria and actually suggesting that as the head. So we can't quite remember which of us came up with it.
Well, I asked John earlier too, and he said it was you.
Oh.
He says, I never normally give the artist any kudos, but he says, I think on this occasion so.
Good, I think he's right. Right, let's just...
Wherever you like.
I'm going to go silver on this one, I think. I'm almost going over some John's signature, but not quite.
No, that's fantastic. This flag actually, this is, if you don't mind opening up the flag.
Tried it.
Yeah. This is a copy of the 2012 flag of the Judge Dredd movie. And we had it up here on display at the last Lawless
Did you?
in 2019, because Carlos's name was actually on that. It said
Yeah.
Carlos, and all the greats from 2000 AD, Judge Dredd, and
Yeah.
absolute fans. So I was wondering, it would be absolute honour if you wouldn't mind signing it as well.
Of course. Yes.
That would be great.
I'll just put it.
It also belonged to a local sector house in Belfast, we both do, called Sector House 13, and we call this our flegg
Oh, I see.
in our musical accent. So
Oh. Okay, let's
that's
go.
great.
I just want to make sure the background is flat, or it'll go weird when it's out. Hang on.
Yeah, there's the top as well.
Here we go.
There we go. What a signature to have on that.
It's tricky working on a flag. Hang
Yeah, it's
on.
probably not something you would normally have to sign.
Well, it just moves around as you. There you go. That's
great.
moderately legible.
No, that's fantastic, Brian. Thank you so much for that. And hopefully, maybe the next time, Lawless, we'll see about maybe getting that up as well.
Yeah.
Something that would be great for everybody to see.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. I mean, if you flip it around, if you do the other side as well, yeah, you'll see Carlos's signature up at the that's back front.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're right. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, there's Carlos.
Carlos there.
Have a look. Yes, you're right. C.S. Guerra.
And that was a couple of years before he unfortunately
Yeah,
died.
yeah,
So.
yeah.
And Cam Kennedy's on it as well.
Oh, is he? There you go.
It's fantastic to have because it's.
Have you got Gary Leach on here at all? Because we lost Gary recently.
No, I don't think so. Do you know there are a couple of signatures, to be honest, that can't make out. I'll have to go back and do a draft to see who it maybe was, because I've had been collecting signatures on that flag now. It must be 5-6 years, and I always swear that I'm going to write down who it is that signed it.
Yeah.
I never do. The time I get home, I forget.
Really? Yeah.
So that's great here. Thank you very much for that, Brian.
That's a pleasure.
Thank you very much for your time again. And
Sorry, John.
yeah.
Oh, sorry, Brian. Could I get a print?
Yes.
One
Oh,
of
there we
these
go.
prints? Because I would
Finish.
like to get it for my
Oh, right,
that
okay.
special person in my life, Jonathan Fisher.
Yes. Oh, thanks, Graham.
Right, let's get that one signed. Use this.
Yep.
Thanks.
This for you want to say goods too?
Oh yeah, as I said, it's for Jonathan Fisher.
Oh no.
Oh,
Do you want
sorry,
Brian?
sorry, Brian. Could you put your signature, but also address it to Jonathan Fisher?
Oh, to Jonathan Fisher.
Yeah.
He wants his full name on there, doesn't
Yeah, yeah. So
He does a judge. Unfortunately, he can't come over due to mobility issues, and
Okay. To J-O...
Jonathan, and the surname's Fisher. Fisher.
Some people put a C in there, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
It was Wildman Fisher. Have you ever heard of Wildman Fisher?
no, what did they do?
He was he lived in Los Angeles.
10 minutes in the panel room, 10 minutes in the panel
He was a musician, but he was also schizophrenic and lived on the street. And he made a double album that produced by Frank Zappa in 1969. Wildman Fisher. Anyway, there you go. From
Oh, Johnny like that reference. He likes Zappa as well.
He's going to be chuffed a bit. Point him in the direction of this feed later.
Yep.
sorry, Jonathan will be interested in Wildman Fisher, will he?
Oh, he's a Frank Zappa fan.
Oh, well, he'll know who Wildman Fisher is then, I'm sure of it.
Thank you very much,
Thank you very
Brian.
much.
That's a pleasure.
I think you're going to have another very busy day again tomorrow.
It sounds like it, yes. Yeah. So you're connected with the convention, or what?
I'm
Or
connected with the convention,
You are
yes.
the reporter for the
Yep.
publicist for the convention?
Yeah, we've been doing, my brother and I have been doing press for the convention.
Yeah, I see.
So thank you very much, Brian.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.